we're already sitting in a comfortable position. You might bring one hand onto the heart, one hand onto the belly, or maybe you like to have the palms face up on top of the legs, index finger and thumb coming to touch. Eyes might be closed or gently looking forward as you inhale, taking a deep breath in, lifting tall through the spine and crown of the head. Exhaling, rooting down through the sit bones, feeling the legs as they are supported by the earth. With every inhale, filling your lungs with prana, life force energy. And as you exhale, radiating the prana into every cell of your body. Taking a moment to check in with yourself. How do I feel right now? What does my body need emotionally, physically, spiritually from my practice this morning? And setting an intention for your practice. That might sound like, I am peaceful, I am grounded, I am aware. Gather hands at heart center, opening our practice with 3 ohms. Inhaling together. Namaste.
Namaste.
And welcome. This is Wednesday morning, all levels Hatha class. And just a reminder that as we build the poses, they'll get more and more challenging. So if you find a point where you feel any pinching or it's just too intense for you, you can always come back out. And so let's get started by beginning with a mantra. So we have a breathwork mantra for practice this morning. We can just repeat this throughout the duration. So, aware of my body, I breathe in. Relaxing my body, I breathe out. And you can condense that. Aware of body, relaxing body. Let's start by coming down the back, bringing the knees into the belly and gently rocking from side to side. The head might look in the opposite direction of the knees as we jump rock. Bringing the hands out wide, making a T shape with the arms. Shins come parallel to the mat as the feet float forward. So legs are making a right angle. As you exhale, lower the knees over to the right. And when you feel your shoulders start to lift, that's your stopping point. So your knees will most likely be floating in the air. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, lower to the left. Engaging through the abdominals and obliques. Inhale, center, and continue with your own breath. Exhale to one side. Inhale to the center. Do one more on each side. And then allow the legs to completely release over to the right, finding a gentle supine twist. The left shoulder might come up off of the mat. Right hand might come to the outside of the left knee. And maybe you look over your left hand. Reaching the arms out wide. Exhale, knees back to center. And inhale, knees over to the left, finding the second side supine twist. Exhale as the knees come back to center, arms out wide. And inhale, soles of the feet reach up to the sky, lengthening the legs. Exhale, hands reach up towards the feet, lifting the shoulders up off the mat. Inhale, shoulders and head come back down. Exhale, reaching up, hugging the navel to the spine. Inhale, release back down. Continue with the breath. Twice more. Keeping your hands and feet up to the sky, start to wiggle the arms and legs like a dead bug. Moving the energy, moving all the stagnant energy, and blood is flowing back into the body. This is a playful, fun pose. If you feel silly, you're doing it right. And take a deep breath in. Sigh out through the mouth. Knees come into the belly. Hugging the knees with the hands. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out through the mouth, drawing the forehead up towards the knees. Lengthening the low back. And exhale, releasing the head back down to the mat. Bringing the feet down in front of you next to the sit bones, preparing for half bridge. Palms are feet down next to the hips. Exhale, hug the navel to the spine. Inhale, lift the hips up, rolling one vertebra at a time as you press down through the hands. Holding at the top, you might keep the hands up to the side, or you might interlace the fingers, rocking from one shoulder to the other to bring the spine completely off the mat. And exhale, hands come out to the sides as you gently roll down one vertebra at a time. Bringing the feet out wide, windshield wiper the knees from side to side. And bringing the feet back to knee distance apart, preparing for half bridge, second round. Exhale, hugging the navel to the spine. Inhale, rolling up one vertebra at a time. Engaging through the thighs and glutes. And exhale, rolling back down. Bringing the feet out wide, windshield wiper the knees from side to side. Extend the legs long in front of you, preparing for navel gazing pose. Pressing down through the heels, inhale, reach the hands forward, lifting the chin and shoulders up off the mat as you look towards your belly button. You might keep the toes pressed down into the mat, or you might inhale, floating one leg up. Exhale to float it down. Inhale, lifting the opposite. Exhale, floating down. Or maybe even lifting both legs. And exhale, head comes back down to the mat, hugging the knees into the belly, rocking from side to side. Gently rocking back and forth, coming to sit at the front of your mat. Inhale, arms reach up to the sky. Exhale, side curve to the right. Right hand comes down as the left arm opens up to the sky. Gentle C curve of the spine. Breathing down through both sit bones. You might be able to come down onto the right forearm. If you feel your left sit bone leave the mat, you need to come out. Inhale, reaching both hands up to the sky. Exhale, C curve, second side. Inhale, reaching the hands up to the ceiling. Exhale, twist to the right, bringing the left hand to the outside of the right knee as the right hand comes behind you, looking over your right shoulder behind you. Inhale, hands reach up to center. Exhale, twisting to the left. As you inhale, lifting tall through the spine. And as you exhale, finding a deeper twist. Inhale, hands come up to center. And exhale, hands come down to the sides. For for abdominal breathing. So bringing the hands onto the belly. As you inhale, feel the belly lift. And as you exhale, feel the belly come down. So you can keep on with the abdominal breathing. Or we can begin Kalabhakti Kriya, which is a practice to clear out the frontal lobe of the brain. So on the exhale, you are forcing the exhale, engaging through the abdomen, breathing out through the nose, and the inhale is a passive inhale. So it sounds like this. So you might want to keep the hands on the belly to feel the engagement of the belly as you breathe, or you might bring the palms face up on top of the knees, bringing index finger and thumb to touch for Kalabhakti Kriya. Closing the eyes, exhale to prepare. Inhale together, and with my clap, exhale. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale completely. Inhale, holding the breath at the top of the inhale, reaching tall through the spine. Holding the breath, noticing any sensations. And exhale from the first chakra, the root chakra. Inhale, filling your lungs back up with prana. Exhaling from the sacral chakra, the second chakra. Inhale. And exhale from the solar plexus, the third breath. Gently blinking the eyes open, coming to tabletop, bringing the hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Insides of the elbows are facing one another, middle fingers are parallel, and feet are parallel. Inhale, lifting the chin, belly down, tailbone lifts, cow. Exhale, chin to chest, rounding the back, tucking the tailbone under, cat. Inhale, chin up, belly down. Exhale, chin to chest, round the back. Continue with your own breath on the inhale, cow. And on the exhale, cat. Inviting any intuitive movement that might look like circling out the rib cage or circling the hips back. Whatever feels good for you and your body this morning. To gently massage out the spine. If you're circling, you can reverse your rotation. And exhale, child's pose, big toes together, knees out wide, sending the hips back. Arms might reach forward, or they might come in front of you, overlapping the backs of the hands, bringing the forehead down on the hands. In your child's pose, taking a deep breath into the lower back. And exhale, sigh out through the mouth, releasing any tension. Aware of my body, I breathe in. Relaxing my body, I breathe out. Inhale, coming forward into tabletop. And from tabletop, lifting the heels, tucking the toes, finding plank. That might look like having the knees on the ground and just walking the hands forward, tucking the navel to the spine as the hips lengthen out in front. Or you might tuck the toes and lift the knees up off the mat. Gaze is down at the mat. You have a long line between the neck and spine. Exhale, bending the left knee, coming down onto the left knee. Right leg is extended. Kickstand your left foot behind you, preparing for a side plank. Inhale, right arm lifts up to the sky. Engaging through the side obliques. If you have full side plank or Vashisthasana in your practice, you might go there, or you're welcome to stay here with the left knee on the mat. You might float the right foot up off the mat if you'd like more challenge. And if your right foot is floating, you might bend the knee, taking the foot behind the back into the hand, opening up through the front side of the body. Exhale, releasing the foot and hand on the mat. Finding tabletop. And walk the hands so the fingertips are pointing away from one another. Wrists are towards each other. Finding tabletop. And pretending your shoulders are pencils, drawing circles around your wrists. Reverse your rotation. And now the fingertips come to point back towards the body as the away from you. Exhale, sit the hips back as you stretch out the front of the wrist. Relaxing the shoulder blades down the back, relaxing the neck muscles. If you haven't already started the Ujjayi breath, you can begin the Ujjayi breath. It sounds like if you had the mouth open, you would be fogging up a mirror. It's a gentle constriction of the throat. Inhale, coming forward. Bringing the backs of the hands onto the mat as the fingertips point towards you. Wrists point away from you. And now sit the hips back one more time, stretching out the front of the wrist. Aware of my body, relaxing my body. Inhale, coming forward, releasing the hands, sitting back on the heels, making fists circle out the wrists. And reverse your rotation. And exhale, hands come down to the front of the mat, stepping back into plank. Exhale, right knee comes down to the mat, kickstanding the foot behind you, side plank, second side. Inhale, left hand comes up to the sky. You might float the left foot up off the mat. And maybe you take the foot behind the back, pressing it into the hand as you open through the front of the shoulder and quad. Exhale, releasing the foot and hand back down, finding tabletop. And from table to downward facing dog, lifting the heels and hips. Pressing through the hands, reaching down the index finger and thumb, pedaling out the knees. You might nod your head yes, nod your head no, relaxing the neck muscles. Inhale to lift the right leg, three-legged dog, engaging through the right glutes and hamstrings. Exhale, bending the knee, drawing the knee forward towards the nose, finding a plank. And inhale, step the right foot forward. You might step it out to the side or heel toe the foot to the center, finding a low lunge. Hands in the front foot, scissoring the thighs towards one another, engaging through the thighs. You might keep your hands down in front of you. The left knee might come down to the mat. Or if you like more challenge, you might float the hands beside you as the navel hugs to the spine. Inhale, hands come to the top of the knee as you reach tall to the spine. And if you're feeling really strong and stable, you might inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, twist to the right towards the bent knee, opening the arms out wide to the sides. Aware of my body, relaxing my body. Inhale, arms reach up to the center. And exhale, right hand down to the hip as you see curve over to the right. Left arm reaches up and over. Opening through the left side of the body. Right hip reaches back, left hip reaches forward. Inhale, reaching the arms up. And exhale, hands come down to frame the front foot, walking the hands and hips back, extending the right leg, lengthening through the right leg, right foot is flat, half Hanuman or a half split. Hips are square to the front of the mat. If you don't feel anything here, it might be helpful to bring the hands to the hips, reaching tall through the spine, keeping a flat back and then hinging forward until you feel a stretch through the back of the leg. Exhale, hands walk forward, planting down at the front of the mat. Inhale, step your right foot back, finding table. Exhale, downward facing dog. Reaching the hips up to the sky, lengthening through the back. Engaging through the shoulders. We'll do 3 rounds of lion's breath. On the exhale, sticking out the tongue, opening the mouth wide, eyes open, stretching out the face. Inhale to prepare. Inhale, fierce lion. Last round, brave lions. Aware of my body, relaxing my body. Exhale, finding tabletop. Inhale, step the left foot forward, finding the lunge on the second side. You might keep the right knee down or float the right knee up off the mat. Hands can frame the front foot. And if you'd like more challenge, hugging the navel to the spine, floating the hands back towards the hips. Inhale, hands come to the top of the knee as you reach tall through the spine. If you feel really strong and stable, you might reach the arms up to the sky. Exhale, twisting to the left, opening the hands out to the sides. Relaxing the shoulder blades down the back, relaxing the neck muscles and the jaw. Aware of my body, relaxing my body. Inhale, arms reach up and center. Exhale, left hand to left hip. C curve to the left, reaching up with the right arm. Left hip activates backwards, right hip forwards. And we'll go a little out of order because I realized I forgot the one part of this sequence. So it'll be a little funny, but I just want to make sure we're even on both sides. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands come down to frame the front foot, stepping back into table and finding downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left leg, finding three-legged dog. Exhale, bending the knee, drawing it towards the nose, coming forward into plank. And inhale, step the left foot forward, finding low lunge. Exhale, step the right foot forward, finding a forward fold at the top of your mat. Hands can take the shins, ankles, or feet. Or you might take opposite elbows and ragdoll. You might nod the head yes, nod the head no. Inhale the halfway lift, hands come to the tops of the knees. Exhale to hold here. And inhale, reaching the hands forward, sitting the hips back. As you reach the arms up to the sky, lifting, gentle back bend. Exhale, hands to heart center, Tadasana. You might close your eyes, taking a few breaths to turn back inward, coming back to your intention. Aware of my body, relaxing my body. Gently blinking the eyes open, take a big step back with your right foot, bending the left knee and opening the hands out to the sides, warrior two. Wrists are over the ankles. Your front knee is over the ankle, not too far forward, and the knee is pressing to the outside of the foot so you can see your big toe and your second toe. Shoulder blades relax down the back. And exalt your warrior, left arm reaches up, right arm comes down behind you, down the leg, opening through the left side of the body. Exhale, side angle, left arm reaches up as the left forearm comes to the top of the knee. Engaging through the obliques. And exhale, hands will kneel down to come to the inside of the front foot. Walk the hands back to center, bringing the feet parallel, finding a wide-legged forward fold. Back is parallel to the ground. Feet are parallel to one another. And then when you're ready, exhale, releasing the head down to the mat. The hands might walk between the legs. Or you might like to interlace the hands behind the back, rinsing out the shoulders overhead. Notice if you feel any differences on one side of the body to the other. Aware of my body, relaxing my body. Exhale, bringing the hands to the hips. Inhale, lifting halfway. Exhale, bending the knees, coming up to bring the spine up tall. Taking a deep breath in. Shoulders come up to the ears. And exhale, releasing the shoulder blades down the back. Twice more. Inhale. Shoulders come up to the ears. Exhale, rolling the shoulder blades down the back. Inhale, point the right toes back towards the back of the mat, bending the right knee, warrior two, second side. Hands reach out wide. Check in with your front toes if you can see your big toe and second toe. Are they happy free toes? Are they crunched and stressed toes? Inhale, exalt your warrior. Right arm reaches up. And the left hand walks down the leg behind you. Exhale, side angle. Right forearm comes to the top of the knee as the left arm reaches up to the sky. And exhale, hands spiral down to come to the inside of the foot. Walking the hands to center, bringing the feet parallel. Back is flat, hands are underneath the shoulders. Wide-legged forward fold. Exhaling, releasing the shoulders, head down towards the mat. Hands might walk between the legs. Taking a moment to check back in if you feel more even on each side of the body. And if you don't, that's okay. We have a dominant side of our body. So usually feeling completely even is unusual. Walking the hands over to the right foot, the hands might take the shin, ankle, or foot as you lengthen through the left side of the body, keeping the hips square to the mat. Inhale, hands walk back to center. And exhale, hands walk over to the left. Inhale, hands walk back to center. Exhale, hands come to the hips. Back comes flat, parallel to the mat. Inhale, bending the knees, coming back up to center very slowly. And heel toe the feet together. Finding your way to the front of the mat. Feet are hip distance apart. Hands can be on the hips or in prayer at heart center. Exhale, lowering the hips, finding chair pose. Sitting the hips back, knees are stacked over the ankles. Gently hugging the navel to the spine. Finding a focal point, or you might, if you have a hard time balancing, you might come over to a wall or a T-wall. Bring your weight into your right foot, keeping the right knee bent. Float the left foot back, finding warrior three. The left leg extends behind you as you hinge from the hips. Shoulders reach forward. Hands can stay in prayer, or they might float back to the sides, finding airplane. Aware of my body, relaxing my body. Inhale, hands and knee float forward. And exhale, foot comes down to the mat, hands come beside you, rocking the hips from side to side. Moon pose. Inhale, reaching the hands up to the sky. Exhale, C curve to the right. Rooting down through both feet. Hands can stay wide, or you might take the bottom hand to the top wrist. If you like more challenge, you might place the weight into the left foot as the right foot floats out beside you. Inhale, reaching back up to center, flip floats down. Exhale, hands come down to prayer at heart center, reaching the hips back into chair. Finding your focal point, your chest G. Weight comes into the left foot. Inhale, float the right foot back, warrior three, second side. Hips are square to the front of the mat. Inhale, hands and knee float forward. And exhale, hands and foot come down, circling the hips out. Moon pose, second side. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, C curve to the left. Taking whichever hand variation you did on the first side. Rooting down through the feet. And you might float the left foot out to the side. Inhale, coming back to center, arms reach up tall. Exhale, hands to prayer at heart center. Tadasana. Checking back in with yourself, coming back to your intention. How am I doing right now? Gently blinking the eyes open. Exhale, lowering the hips back into chair. Finding your focal point, continuing to bend the knees, heels lift up off the mat as you come to sit back on the heels. Finding a balancing pose, you might have to bring the hands beside you if it's hard to balance here. And exhale, hands come down to the sides as you sit the hips back. Bringing the legs out wide. Inhale, reaching tall through the spine. And exhale, hinging forward with a flat back. If you have low back tension or tight hamstrings, keep the back flat. Otherwise, you can round the back, drawing the forehead towards the ground. Feet are flexed, engaging the thighs. Inhale, halfway lift, bringing the back flat, walking the hands over to the right leg, hand or framing the right foot, and exhale, release down towards the leg. Inhale, walking the hands back towards the body, through center and over to the second side. As you exhale, releasing the body toward the leg. Inhale, walking the hands back towards the body, keeping the shoulders facing the left leg, bringing the right hand to the right into the right leg. Inhale, lift the left arm up, and exhale, hinge towards the right leg as you come down, reaching the left arm across the body. Left arm is parallel with the right leg. Opening through the left side of the body, stretching the lower back. Aware of my body, relaxing my body. Inhale, reaching up, spine comes up tall. And exhale, hands to frame the right foot. Inhale, right arm reaches up. And exhale, hinging towards the left leg. Inhale, reaching back up to center, bending the knees. You might use your hands to help you. Coming to lay back down on the back. Hugging the knees into the belly, gently rocking from side to side. And creating a T shape with the arms. Arms reach out to the sides. Cross the right ankle over to the outside of the left knee. And allow the legs to drop over to the right. Oh, sorry, over to the left. I thought that felt funny. Finding a gentle supine twist, your head might look over the right shoulder. Aware of my body, relaxing my body.
Soren, stop it.
And inhale, coming back to center. Keeping the right knee on top of right foot on top of the left knee, threading the hands through behind the left thigh, finding figure 4, pressing the right knee away from the body and drawing the left knee towards the body. Releasing the feet, placing the left ankle on top of the right knee, arms come out to the sides. Exhale, supine twist on the second side. Inhaling, coming back to center, threading the hands through behind the right thigh. Left knee presses away, right knee draws towards the body. Finding happy baby pose, soles of the feet reach up to the sky as my hands take the feet, gently rocking from side to side. You might bend one knee, extend one leg, then bend the opposite knee, extend the opposite leg. Maybe extending both legs, finding a wide-legged split on the back. And if there are any final poses you would like to take before heading into our restorative, you are welcome to find that. And when you're ready, making your way into Shavasana, or you might like to have legs up the wall. You might like to place something over the eyes to create a dark room atmosphere. Drawing the awareness to the breath. Begin to count the breath to 3 on inhale and 3 on exhale. Notice that there might be a pause at the top of the inhale and the bottom of the exhale. And without effort, lengthening the exhale to a count of 5 or 6. Bringing the awareness back into the body. Aware of my body. Relaxing my body. Maybe wiggling the fingers and toes. You might nod your head from side to side. And inhale, reach your right arm up over your head, bending the knees, coming to lie on the right side of the body in a fetal position. And slowly, with helping hands, make your way back up to an easy seat. Eyes might be closed or gently looking forward. Maybe one hand on the heart, one hand on the belly, or you might like to have hands in Namaskar Mudra at heart center. Taking a deep breath in and sigh out through the mouth. One more deep breath in, out through the mouth. Coming back to your intention you set at the beginning of practice. Honoring your intention. May you honor it throughout the rest of your day, throughout the rest of your week. Honoring all the work you have just done, physically, spiritually, emotionally. Taking time for yourself. Offering gratitude to your body as it has supported you throughout your practice, throughout your lifetime. Thank you, body, so much. We'll close our practice with 1 Om and 3 Shantis. Inhaling to prepare. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaste. Thank you so much for coming. I hope you're feeling good and you enjoyed.
That was awesome. Amanda,
good.
it's like perfect. I haven't done yoga in so long and it's like the perfect thing. I'm glad I was on mute because like they're painting my house and all of a sudden the painters just showed up. So they're all like, I was like, oh my God, my daughter was coming up, but it was really awesome. I'm gonna, I have some friends. I'm like, oh, this would be such a nice thing
Please
to
share.
do together instead of just having Zoom cocktails. Then,
Yeah.
and this is, oh yeah, there's my daughter.
Hi.
She was coming up and enjoying. This is Amanda. She's teaching yoga, and I work with her mommy. Well, I used to work when we worked together in the building. But it was really, really awesome. It was incredible, and I love not just doing the like sun salutations over and over. So having not done it in a long time, it was incredible. You did an amazing job.
Thank you.
So I will definitely do it again and see if I can get, as long as you're still doing it, and see if I can
Yeah.
get some other friends to
Yeah.
join. And then you had the link for the donation,
Yeah.
I think in the email, right?
Yes.
Awesome. Thank you, Amanda. Have a wonderful Wednesday. Enjoy your day.
Take care.
Thank
Bye.
you. You too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right. That was awesome, huh?
Good morning.
Good morning. Do you want to stop recording?
Oh, yeah.